One day in mid-autumn, a grandmother was reading to her grandson. As they finished the story, the boy began to wonder. He asked his grandma, "Where do all the leaves go?" All Grandma could do was smile, and she said, "It's story time!" Her tale begins our story. The tale of the leaves. And Grandma began.
Way back when I was a second grader, our class had a substitute teacher. He was a peculiar man with lots of questions. We knew the answers to all of these questions until he asked us this.
Where do all the leaves go?
We were stumped. None of us had ever thought about it before. They were there in the fall and gone by spring. Nothing unusual. But if you give creative freedom to a class of second graders, you are bound to get some original answers. Little Billy told the class,
"The leaves board a ship and sail to Atlantis.
According to him,
the mermaids and manatees use them as food for the winter."
It was a nice thought. The bully of the second grade, Howard, thought that
magical fairies take them off the ground and use them to shingle their roofs.
We were all surprised by this one. Kristen stood up in her baggy pants and exclaimed,
"They must be in my trousers."
As we went through all of the opinions of the class, the stories grew wilder and wilder. Dolphins began throwing the leaves in volcanoes. The leaves began sprouting legs and traveling to Canada. Aliens used the leaves to fuel their spaceships. The smartest kid in class protested,
"All they do is decompose in the ground and become dirt."
"No,"
said the teacher.
"I'll ask you one more time. Where do all the leaves go?"
Nobody spoke this time. He walked over to the closet in the back of the class and with a twinkle in his eye and a smirk on his face, slowly opened the door. Leaves began pouring out.
"I have all the leaves!"